Right, Gaffer. It was an ugly 3 points today, but that's back-to-back wins. Takes us well clear of the bottom four. Always felt like maybe one moment of quality was going to be the difference, and Tom Derry's come up.
Yeah, it's never going to be a pretty game out there at the moment with the pitch being like it is. I thought today, I said to the boys before the game, it's going to be about your desire and your work rate. Are you going to work harder than them? The run's going to be more intense, and we just kind of went into the way they were in the first half and reiterated it at half time. Listen, just a bit more intensity, a bit more work rate, up at 10-15%, and we'll win the game. And yeah, to be fair, I thought we deserved it. I thought we were the better team, and I thought we were comfortable as well. So yeah, it's really good to get back-to-back wins, and like I say, it puts us safe and out of danger, and we've got to keep trying to get further up the table.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned the pitch there. We spoke about it a minute ago. The one example I used was Dave went through on goal almost, and the ball's just bounced ridiculously for him. I don't know how easy the boys are finding to play on that.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's the same for both teams. It is what it is, and we've got to get on with it for the next 4 games that we play here. Try and make it in our favour. But to be fair to the boys, sometimes we play some decent stuff in a few spells, but it is hard to play on it. But I think from today, the most important thing was to get them 3 points, which we've done. And the boys worked their socks off second half, dug in, and have done all the basics right to get us the 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't got back-to-back wins many times this season, and so that's a big 6 points this week.
Yeah, I think so. We've got another 2 games coming over the next 6 days, 7 days, whatever it is. So 2 more big games, and we'll just keep trying to improve and keep trying to pick up as many points and use it as a bit of a platform for next season when we want to kick on even more.
You brought in a couple of lads this week, Tom Kavanagh and Francis Mampolo.
Yeah, Francis, he started brightly, and then I don't think he's played that much football, so he faded a little bit, but I thought he was quite good. First half, he had a bit of an impact towards the start of the second half as well, and then I thought Cav just come on with a bit of experience and a bit of know-how, and kept the ball, kept it ticking over a little bit for us, and I thought he'd done well as well. We've been after him for a good couple of months. I've asked Dom at Horsham, so thanks for Dom for letting us have Tom for a month, and we'll try and get him fit and enjoying his football.
Yeah, so onwards and upwards, got Chestnut on Tuesday.
Yeah, another big game for us. I think the back-to-back wins obviously relieves the pressure, so maybe we can go and express ourselves a little bit better now. We're safe, not mathematically, but it looks like we are. So we're back-to-back wins. Can we go and get 3 on the bounce, and then take that into Cray on Sunday? But I'm looking forward to Tuesday now.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers, mate.
Right, Tom. Big 3 points today. Your header won the game. Back-to-back wins.
Yeah, it's nice, to be fair. Obviously, it's not been the best for us at home. I think since I've joined, to be honest, I think since October we hadn't won until we won last week. So obviously to put back-to-back wins together, a few of the teams below us lost as well. So it puts a little bit of daylight between us and them, and we can just concentrate on hopefully just looking further up the table now. Yeah,
as you say, we struggled for wins here. To be fair, I don't think we haven't been terrible. Wingate were flying high. We've got a point against them. We've let points slip when maybe we shouldn't have done. But this week we sort of dug in, and neither game was pretty. But we got 6 points out of it.
Yeah, I think when teams come up here, they just know that it's going to be a bit of a fight. And yeah, I think we've adapted to it well recently. It's never the prettiest on the eye, but I mean 6 points in the 2 games puts us further up the table, where we need to be, and then hopefully we can start looking forwards instead of backwards now.
Yeah, from your perspective, what's the pitch like to play on?
I mean, it's difficult because it's unpredictable at times, and it's a leveller. So, you might get a team that turns up and is higher up the table. Like when we played Hornchurch, they weren't miles better than us. They were just a little bit better in certain areas, and obviously came away 2-0 with a 2-0 win. But that was after Toby got sent off. So with the teams that are higher up the table, it's probably a leveller as well in our favour. But when you play the teams towards the bottom, like Kingstonian last week, it just seemed to be a bit of a you never really know. You go through on goal, it could bounce a certain way in favour of you, could do the opposite. So yeah, it is definitely a leveller, but we're getting used to it now, and I think that's been a big difference. Is when I first joined, we just didn't really know what we were doing in terms of trying to deal with the pitch, and the gaffer was trying everything he could, but people weren't really buying into it. We were trying to play football, And now we're going a little bit more direct, getting second balls. I thought Francis was a good introduction today. Get some crosses in the box for me, which obviously is what I thrive on. So yeah, we're getting used to it.
Yeah, you talk about balls into the box. Eddie's got a quality delivery on him.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think last week he put loads, when we played Kingston, he picked loads of good balls in. A couple that went directly in. So yeah, like as I say, like today, like he put a great ball in for me. His delivery wasn't the best in the first half, but Gaff gave him a bit of a bollocking, and then there you go, he's put a perfect ball in. I've just rose highest and put it in the corner.
As I say, back-to-back wins there. We've got 9 games to go. Important to go on a run now and pull ourselves further up that table and give a better account of ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. I think like hopefully if we get a few more wins, we can start to look to build towards next season. Gaff can have some conversations with the board and whatnot, and we can start to think about building for next year as opposed to just trying to stay in this league. So yeah, I think that's the goal long term. Obviously, as nobody wants to just be playing for the sake of playing, wait for the season to end. We want to go, okay, cool, well, who's staying for next season, who's not, blah, 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 and we can build towards, hopefully, something very successful next year.
Cheers, Tom.
Cheers, mate.